Hello, thank you for tuning into my channel. It's Whip It Wednesday for Wednesday, February 8th, 2023. So if you want to see what I've been working on this week, please stay tuned. I am very happy that I can share with you this week what I've been working on. I hope that you've had a productive week and that you're doing well in February of 2023. And I've just been doing a little bit of sewing. I actually did some sewing this week and I have a couple finishes that I want to share. So let's get right to it. I'll start today with my finishes. The first thing that I finished was this bear. Take a look at it. It is super, super cute the way it came out. This is the back, of course. This is the bear that I've been working on for the last couple weeks out of the pantsuit. It looks so cuddly and cute and sweet. You can see the pleats here from the jacket. On the other side is the patch. I played around with the lining, so you see lining on the ears and the soles of the feet and under the arms. And of course, I talked about this last week. I got it finished, I think maybe Saturday, and it was like just finishing that last arm and getting everything sewn up. So it is ready to go. I'm just waiting on the call for when to deliver it. But it's so cute, and I'm really happy with the way that this little bear turned out. I have another finish. Finally, I have completed the fox. Let me show you. This is the Fifi Fox pattern from the Funky Friends Factory. I got it off of Etsy. I'll put a link in the description so that you can go and check out this pattern. I also have a playlist for making this fox. This week, actually, yesterday and today, I followed the instructions and I added the little smile on here, and I appliqued the little felt nose. And I'm in the process of editing the video for this last step so that you can have that to take a look at. I'm happy with it, but like there's some parts where I'm like, I don't know if it's, I don't know, like the little mouth, I think that it's too straight. I would like for it to have a little bit more curve in it, but I don't know how I would have fixed that. But most important, I'm just happy to have this done. It has been quite a while since I got back started with Fifi. Well, that's the name of the pattern. I haven't decided on a name for this particular fox. I'll take any suggestions you have. One suggestion that I got today from a 4-year-old was Smoochie the Moochie. So I told her that I would consider it, and I will consider it. Just leave any suggestions in the comments. I'm not sure what to call him yet. I'll show you the back. I did the ladder stitch on the back. I'll go up close. I'm not super happy with this, but it finished is better than perfect. So I'm just gonna, I'll just let it go. I'm not gonna really worry about it, but I feel like maybe that could have been a little bit better. Also, I wish that I had stuffed the nose just a little bit more, because it seems like when I put the nose on, it kind of flattened like from the side, but no matter, it's fine. So anyway, really cute, really happy with whatever this fox's name is. Ready to move on to the next thing. Okay, for my shirt quilts, I actually did some cutting this week. I'm going to insert a picture of the cheerleading shirts, the ones that I have cut out so far. It's just a stack of them. So I'll put that here so that you can see that I did it, one evening. I was like, let me just cut some shirts while I watch some TV. And so that's done. And then I did a little bit of interfacing. I started interfacing the shirts for the other quilt. And like when I say started interfacing, this is literally all I've done. But I am gonna get started on the rest of them. Hopefully after I film this video, start working some more on the interfacing for this, or cutting. I haven't decided yet, but I know that I want to get a move on these shirt quilts. As I said earlier, I actually did a little bit of sewing this week. I think it was on Sunday that I was just like, I need to actually sew something. I need to get on my sewing machine and actually do a little bit of stitching. So I went and I pulled one of the patterns that I have. And this is just kind of something that I hit every once in a while when I want to stitch something up. And I like to say that I'm stitching it up quickly, but not so much. Let me grab, I guess I need to grab one of my new rulers. Let's see, I don't think it's over here, but it's over there. It doesn't matter. All right, but I got out the Strip Tube Junior ruler that I just got last week. I showed it on last week's Whip It Wednesday video. And I opened it up to work on this quilt pattern. It's called A Star Is Born by Cozy Quilt Designs. And like I said, I pull it out every once in a while and just make a block or two. So I'll show you the up close of it so that you can see it. I hope you can see it clearly on the camera. And it's kind of like a double star block. So I made one of those. I've made, at this point, this makes my 10th block, but it's right here. And I may come up close so you can see it. Normally, what I do is I would make like it calls for 3 different sets of half square triangles. And normally I would do them each in one set of fabrics. But this time I decided to do it scrappy because when I cut my strips, I usually have some scrappy leftovers. And so I just put all those in there. And since I just wanted to get to stitching, I just pulled some of those half square triangles out and used those to make this block. So let's go a little closer so you can see it. Let me see how well you can see. All right, so this block, the star, the green is one star. And then the gray on the outside is a different star. So that's the way this kind of comes together. It kind of burst out or something like that. But this one was interesting because it was scrappy. And what I tried to do was I did all of the green fabric is on the inside is the same fabric. And I just, those half square triangles were left over with the gray. And so for the outside of that, I tried to use gray and then like that salmon color. So all of these have the salmon or the red in them. And then for the corners, I used yellow and gray half square triangles. So in each corner, there's a different yellow and gray fabric. And then the squares are all the same fabric on the outside. And also the same for the white. The white is those squares are all the same. So it's really a nice block. And the only challenge with this one is the block calls for, in the pattern, it calls for 2.5-inch strips, but I used a Moda scrap bag that I had, and so I'm using 2-inch strips. So that makes it a little bit different. But I'll show you some of the other blocks that I have. I'll put them up next to this one so you can see the fabrics in it. I think that this, I don't remember what the name of this fabric line is, but I used most of one fabric line and then I added some extra fabrics to get some of those colors out. All right, so these are just some of the blocks that I've made. And like I said earlier, I've made 10 in all. So really nice. I'm not sure what they look like on camera. I hope they're pretty. I'm gonna put one more up here because it's so striking. Actually, let's take this one down and try this one. Okay, yeah, I think that's better so that you can see some of the different blocks. But again, this is just kind of a every once in a while project. I will pull it out and work on it for say 10 or 15 minutes at a time. And these blocks are so little that I really think I need about 25 of them to get a reasonable size quilt, but I'm just not there yet. Okay, so really cute. I'm gonna leave the scrappy one up for a minute. All right, let's see. Because I was working on the stitching here, I needed something for my leader enders. And what I did was I worked on my pellon strip, and it's like just a little teeny bit. Okay, so it starts with this little blue kind of floral and comes out. So I've added 3 additional strips, and this is just for leader enders on this particular block. All right. And then the only other thing that I have is, I said last week that, I reached out to Knowlting and I ordered a bobbin winder and some other things, and I actually have the box right here. I'm gonna do a separate video for this stuff, but I went ahead and opened it. I was curious to see what was in it or how it looked in there. So it is open, but I'll do a separate video, and we'll start to explore my long arm, and I think that's gonna be kind of a fun journey. Can't wait to take you guys on that to see me learn how to maneuver the long arm just a little bit better. As I said earlier, I hope you're having a great week, an amazing, just creative time. If you have any questions about what you've seen in this video, leave them in the comments below. Let me know what you're working on. I would love to join you and celebrate you in whatever you're pursuing right now. Thumbs up this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!